Wednesday night baseball coming your way from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the American League's Houston Astros and the Cleveland Indians. The two men you see there go head-to-head. Coming up next, Ricky Vaughn gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, if you look at his whip, he's having a pretty effective season. He's keeping runners off the base path. He's not giving up a lot of runs, and he's giving his team a chance to win. If he does that same formula in this game, they may walk out of here with the W.
Leading
At
off
the plate, Gary Cox. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at bat. And we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for route number 1. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
At the plate, Mike Trout. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Into the windup and the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
Popped high in the air. Gomes is there for it. 2 gone.
Batting third, right fielder Michael Lee.
So striding forward now, Michael Lee. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Just underway here in Cleveland. Grounded foul. Here's the 0-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's in there. Base hit.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Now at the plate, number 3. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Runner back standing. 2 out with the man at first. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros leave 1. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Jay Lee, the Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he pitched into the 5th inning last outing. I think we got to get more. I want to see more of this game. If he's able to go deeper, keep his team in it, and maybe walk away with a win. That's what I'm looking for in this game.
Stepping up now, number 27. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, number 27.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, I'm impressed how they're playing on the road. They're 3-1 on this road trip, and they're putting it together. If they continue to keep it running like this, we're looking at a really good ball club.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Another 0-2 coming. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
So stepping in, Jake Taylor. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. First offering on its way. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are two gone.
Third, right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
Stepping up to the plate, Dale Tomlinson. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League. First pitch on its way. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Now here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Tribe turned away in the first. We played 1 in Cleveland with no score. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Catcher, Joe Mauer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. That's a swinging curveball that's down, but a superstar player like him not catching up to it, you got to pump your chest right there and feel good about your pitch.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Here's another 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 1-2. He spoils another one and will do it again.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, here's how the Indians line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Michael Brantley. You can put him anywhere out there in the outfield. He can play left, right, or center, and we may see that before the game is over. He's that versatile. He can go get it with the best of them.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit.
That ball's off the plate. He pulls his hands in and gets the base hit to the outfield. And the only way you hit that inside pitch is if you're looking for it. Look at the screen right here. That ball's not even in the zone. He had to be looking inside to hit that ball.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Just a tick behind for a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
There goes Altuve. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get to full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Astros are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding in, Roger Doran as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Doran.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Michael Brantley waits on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's Michael Brantley. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. After the walk, a quick check on first, and he'll get back in safely. In there, 0-1.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
Now a throw over. Runners back. hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's a base hit. The first one of the ball game for the Indians.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Stepping in now, Yan Gomes, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Comes set with the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
None out. Runners at first and second. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it is Belt for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that can catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
Standing in, Josh Snare. He went deep in the contest last night. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Lifted in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Hard on the ground toward short, reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
So the leadoff man retired now for Alejandro De Aza. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Gary Cox.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Cox. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Here it comes on 1-1. 2-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Kipnis has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping into the box, Francisco Lindor. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Francisco Lindor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Mauer has it, and he makes the throw to first. Lindor is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 27.
Ready for another chance. Number 27. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Ready with another 2-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Jake Taylor, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. The windup and the 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Mike Trout.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Here's a high pop-up. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And the pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you see there, that's the 4th highest total on the Astros roster. Digging in for his second at bat, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Joe Mauer.
Digging in, Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
That's a
1-1. One and two now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now to the plate, Dale Tomlinson. He starts
Leading
off the inning
fourth
against
for
a
the
guy who
Indians,
struck out the side
right
last
fielder,
inning. How did they get to
number
him here?
38.
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
1-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Hot shot to third and handled for the 1st out.
The batter.
So with
First
one
baseman,
away, let's punch up the graphic
Roger
and show you the pitch
Doran.
speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious, serious gas. Digging in to try it again, Roger Doran.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. 2-0 now.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
The 2-0 on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. 1-2. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Set to deal on 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Yan Gomes would be next. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jose Altuve.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. 1 out.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Designated hitter Alejandro De Aza.
Here's Alejandro De Aza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. One and 0 pitch on the way. Cue shot here out toward short, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Astros leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Striding in once again, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Yan Gomes.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. Softly hit out toward short. No problem here. 1 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Standing in, Josh Snare. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate, and it just kept running away.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Linder. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. A runner on first with 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
And, a little slippery back there as Mauer lets this ball get away from him. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a passed ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Ready for another shot now, number 27. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. From the stretch, a fastball that finds the outside corner.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2. Jake Taylor would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
That right there is his 400th RBI of his career. Now, it's not one of those numbers that's going to jump right out at you, but that's something to be proud of.
Taylor.
Stepping in now, Jake Taylor, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 down, runners at first and second. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Full count now, 3-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Indians forced to settle for 1. 5 innings complete. The Tribe lead this one 1-0. Digging in once again, Gary Cox. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Look out, 2-0 now.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Strike called, 2-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging back pretty good.
Ready once again, Michael Lee, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In there at the letters 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Cox rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Zach McAllister takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
34, Zach McAllister.
Into the box now, number 3, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard toward first, and that's in there. Base hit. Trout rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. So the base hit there plates their 2nd run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. So here's Joe Mauer, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Gomes able to look this one in for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. lays off 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. One and one. Here it comes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
In now, Brandon Belt, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Indians 1. Now at the plate, Dale Tomlinson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now.
2 strikes.
Hit on the ground, but foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Now another 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready for another chance? Roger Doran comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Comes set and the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball stays a little high that time.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
And he'll get back in standing. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Left fielder number 23.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Brantley. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, he hasn't been as efficient as he'd like to be. He's already in the 6th inning, though. That's a one positive, but this is a lot of pitches for the 6th inning.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. Pickoff move to second, but the runner's back easily. Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, that ball's hit hard right there, and it should be no surprise. That's what happens when you fall behind 3-1 in a count. You know you got to throw a fastball. You're probably going to get hit hard.
Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. Into the box, Yan Gomes, as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Runners on the move for second. seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. Pitch out, nothing doing. Two one, here it is. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Lee moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Josh Snare.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Snare. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Two out here and a runner at second. Breaking balls in there that time, 1-1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game.
Your attention, please. Now
and a new
pitching for the
pitcher is
Astros,
summoned from the bullpen as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call. Standing in now, Jason Kipnis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Line fouled off to the left and over the Indians dugout. Here's the 0-2. And this is right by Mauer to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Working to keep them in the game here. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Full count. Here it comes. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, you went right after him with the 3-2 fastball. That's what you're going to do with guys that are struggling. This time, he just beat you.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Into the box now, Francisco Linder, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he's back easily. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this one gets away. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Now batting.
Hey, they teach kids the same thing they teach pros here. When the ball is coming in tight like that, you don't open yourself up to it. You turn your back and absorb the blow. The thunk sounds a lot worse than it hurts. At least that's what they say.
Now at the plate, number 27, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
And he lays off for ball 1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We're through 6 full. The Indians on top, 3-2. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Kyle Crockett is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57, Kyle Crockett.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Correa.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. Here's Alejandro De Aza. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Here it comes. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Comes with a slider. 3-0, but gets it over for strike one.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle. Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder Gary Cox.
Ready now, Gary Cox. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Linder is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing there for Houston. Still a 3-2 ball game. Buddy Whitaker gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Buddy Whitaker.
Striding into the box, Jake Taylor. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. To third. He's right there. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder Dale Tomlinson.
Stepping in, Dale Tomlinson. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Here's the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, and got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
1 out, nobody on. Now a ball rolled softly to second. He's got to hurry. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
The batter.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Roger Doran, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
(3-0). Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's a pop-up now. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Indians go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Robert Todd will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Robert Todd.
Standing in, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Mike Trout.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The 1-0 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Linder ranges to his left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Stepping up now, Michael Lee. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in, number 3. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back easily. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
1-0 count. Here it is. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You'd think he's on most things all the time.
Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Our line scorer here from Progressive Field. Tribe leading this one in the 8th as they look to put the finishing touches on a solid home win. Now at the plate, Joe Mauer, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and a high strike there. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over to first, a dive, but he's back. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball that just misses inside. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time, and this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2, and he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1 left for Houston. They're down 3-2. Vin Mazzaro will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Vin Mazzaro.
Here's Michael Brantley. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Left fielder Michael Brantley.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Here's the pitch. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Pat Neshek is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. In now, Yan Gomes.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Lee has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 44. Designated hitter, Josh Snare.
Digging in now, Josh Snare. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball one. Runners on first with one down. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. One and 0 pitch on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. And he's safe.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Lee moving in, and a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Linder.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he's back standing. Standing in now, Francisco Linder.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he misses 2-1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Settling in now, number 27. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
A 1-0 delivery. On the ground to the right side and through. A base hit. 1 run scores. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game, and now they've got that cushion.
Into the box now, Jake Taylor, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Stepping in now, Dale Tomlinson, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Onto the home run porch and gone. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 9 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Now batting.
In now, Roger Doran. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Two out, nobody on. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Austin Adams enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Austin Adams.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Jose Altuve.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Back up the middle. Linder up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Third baseman, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities. And here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
The 0-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box, Alejandro De Aza. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Zach McAllister earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 9 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's Walkway to Gateway.